Friends, foes, whatever we may be as we watch this video today, we have a date. The next saga of epic, the Thunder Saga, comes July 4th. Jorge announced it in a brief short on YouTube. We have more stuff incoming. I will not be done anytime soon, even after the few weeks it's going to take to get through the rest of this stuff, but whatever. Anyway, today, we're finishing up the Cyclops saga. We got 2 more songs to go. We got Remember Them and My Goodbye. Both of these animatics are going to be by WolffyTheWitch. Someone in the comments asked if I could react to Merchies at the same time. Well, okay, not at the same time, but as long with it. Probably not going to do that. However, I did also kind of like check back on some other stuff. I might do an alternate one just to talk about the animatics, but I'm not too sure about that. Because, I mean, I have seen them. It's just been a while. But again, a lot of this with my choices of animatics, just to be clear, is about visual consistency. Trying to at least make sure that when I'm going through this stuff and as I talk about it, there is some measure of visual consistency between certain parts of each saga. So it's why the playlist hasn't changed up yet again. As you can see, there's some like Kamena Natzel, who's a bit newer but also makes decent animatics. Like Lamprey, pretty sure that's how you say it. But also mostly GG, there's some Annie Flama down here for Done For, and there are other ways. And then we'll get further. Ignore the shorts recommendations. Did not mean to go that far. Anyway, without straying too far, so we don't spend too much time in here, let's get to finishing the Cyclops saga with the first song here, Remember Them, which, much like the last one, is also a bit intense. But I like how we get started here, though, how Wolfie starts us off. This is immediately, to refresh from last week, this is immediately after Survive. So Polyphemus has just been knocked out, and, well, Odysseus is about to tell us why. Okay. I love how that's the opening to it. Jorge chose this a slow drone in. And I do gotta say, I think out of all the designs for Odysseus I've seen among the different artists who've done stuff, I think Wolfie and Gigi are probably my 2 favorites. Gigi, I think, is definitely my favorite one, but Wolfie and... I mean, it's a top 3 with them. It's Wolfie, well, Gigi's Odysseus, Wolfie's Odysseus, and then Merchie's Odysseus, definitely top 3. I'm on all the different portrayals where we got them, but just musically, that intro, ooh, okay, let's dial it back so we can get that intro again, and then just let the music go for a little bit. Okay, I love that slow build-up as Odysseus is pads. Like, again, I like how Wolfie portrays it. That's such a good theme to portray for that mood as you hear Eurylochus come into sound. That absolutely gives the vibe of Odysseus just still in shock from the moment before, as Polyphemus has finally passed out. I love how that's portrayed. Just that is such a good way to portray that moment that likely Odysseus is just his state, just still kind of in shock, and then Eurylochus finally pulls him out of it.
We must move quickly, we don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed lotus in his wine. Mark my words now, this is not the end.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
Remember them.
Okay, I'm going to remind you again, remember what I said about how Odysseus is associated with guitars, how it's acoustic guitars when he's being humane, and electric guitars when he's being ruthless. This song is very heavy on the electric guitar, and because this is one of Odysseus' most ruthless moments. Ooh, but also, again, I do like how Wolfie does the expressions here. Wolfie also, Merchie, I think, is probably one of the best ones when it comes to expressions, but Wolfie is also really good at it, too. Just getting to that moment, like, can I dial it back by frames? Just, I love this way as he starts just letting a tear go, the way his eyes are shown to be constricted. Oof, Wolfie's also really good with the expressions.
Remember them when the fire begins to fade, for the fallen and afraid. We are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in swords to sharpen a stub and turn it to a giant spear.
Oh, hold up. That's a good animation on the swipe. Hold on. I want to repeat that. That's such a good animation.
Your swords to sharpen a stub and turn it to a giant spear.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good on the swipe as he lays the first carve. Oh, that's so good.
His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Yes, sir. Remember them. Fire begins to fade for the fallen and afraid. We are not to let them die in vain. Remember them. We're the ones who carry on the flames of those who gone.
Oh, Polities. Oh, Wolfie. That hurts. That hurts. Also, taking the headband. That is the thing. I think Wolfie and Gigi both have Odysseus show Odysseus with Polities' headband after this point, which I think is a fun shared detail between Animatics. I think Gigi might have gotten it from Wolfie, actually.
And our comrades will not die in vain. No!
Okay, so just to comment on it real quick, let me dial it back.
Die in vain. No!
Okay, obviously stopped at a weird part, so obviously Murchie went through like a much more monstrous kind of crazy design for Polyphemus as a Cyclops. Wolfie's is much more in line with like the traditional portrayal of a Cyclops. It's like, you know, a tall humanoid with a singular eye, probably has tusks depending on what you feel like, but yeah. Oh boy. So I think in the original myth, as I'm trying to remember, I do think Odysseus managed to knock him out with Lotus mixed in the wine. I don't remember if that was actually what happened in it. Again, Jorge took a lot of creative liberties. In fact, he actually just posted a short video. Quick tangent. He posted a short video where he was talking about it, and he was like, hey, don't listen to Epic and think that'll help you, like, pass a test if you're, like, classical literature studies. And don't think Epic will help you pass a test when it comes to, like, the Odyssey. Because he took a lot of creative liberties, so he was basically just begging people, like, look, the Odyssey itself was really cool, but I took a lot of creative liberties. Some of the stuff I add doesn't even exist in the Odyssey at all, like the Windians, for example, which it's really funny, but it was also really just kind of fun to see him being like, hey, you should also read the Odyssey itself, because it's actually really cool, but, you know, I did change things.
Scatter!
Them? Who hurt you?
Okay, I'll pause it right here to talk about it for a quick minute. Someone brought people in the last video brought it up in the comments. Polyphemus is actually one of the youngest of the Cyclops. He's basically a kid compared to the rest of them. So it doesn't put Odysseus in a good light for how this entire situation goes. Like, the sheep were given to him as a friend because the other Cyclopses bully him. Oh, Odysseus. Oh, boy, Odysseus. Oh, boy. I'll talk about it a bit more when I get to Ruthlessness. I'll talk about it because, again, people brought it up in the comments. You can go check them there. I reply to most comments when I get them. But, so, there is that. Oh, but this entire situation. But also, this is where one of Odysseus' gambles pays off. Pays off. I meant for a little bit. We'll get to that. Oh, Odysseus, my boy.
Should run.
Wait.
Who hurt you? Captain, please.
Wait.
It was nobody. Nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
Oh, wait. Okay. So with the grab the sheep and away we go, that was the full speed ahead tune, but let me dial it back a bit, because I just started to hear it from the piano. Hi, Athena!
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
Okay, just a detail. I like the ticking of the clock, because I think I saw a short. Jorge talked about it too, where he talked about how, like, War the Mind is meant to be like a short moment. I like the ticking of the clock to represent that, like, this is Athena talking to Odysseus, effectively in, like, a slowed instance of time. I think I'll talk about it more in the next on too, but I also really like how Wolfie portrays Athena as a bit more inhuman. Like, Murchie's Athena is not bad, but it's very, very human, and also portrayed Athena with wings, which, up for debate if Athena should have wings or not, but hey, all designs are just interpretations.
No.
No?
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Okay, I like taking the Warrior of the Mind melody, the Athena thing, and speeding it up to show the tension. Oh, I love doing that. Just faster piano trills. That's one of my favorite things about the piano as an instrument, actually. I love its versatility in songs, how, like, the speed you play notes at, the range you're playing them on, can entirely change the mood. Like, if you're playing it slow and light, it could be nice and relaxing, but if you're high and fast, suddenly it's tense and excitable. But if you go for the lower register and keep it to, like, a slow pulse, then suddenly it's foreboding and all that stuff. That's just, a piano is always a fun instrument to pick for, like, leitmotif purposes, because its sheer range means you can repeat a melody on a different key range and change its entire feeling. So this, like, playing the War of the Mind tone, I think it's the same key, obviously, or maybe it went from, like, the center keys to the high keys, and speeding it up makes it so much more tense. That is such a good musical choice. But also, I love this entire moment, just Odysseus being like, is this what this is about? Is this what I'm supposed to be? Are you kidding me? Now, when you understand a bit about Greek culture, the thing about just not straight up killing Polyphemus is actually, like, massively disrespectful in a certain sense when you think of it. Again, this is another thing that I kind of think I'll talk about when I get to Ruthlessness, because it probably is more notable to talk about there. Because, oh boy, Poseidon has a line in that song. I'll talk about the mythological comparisons too. Again, just things to talk about later, but I do like this moment here. Though, as I remember from the myths, Athena is very supportive of Odysseus. She's actually the patron goddess of his house, Magnifica, so obviously very important, yada yada. But I don't know if she actually intervenes like this. I don't think she does intervene like this in the original Odyssey. But the situation is basically exactly that. Like, they blind Polyphemus, and because Odysseus introduced himself as nobody, it means that it pays off in effectively making a diversion where they can just kind of take whatever sheep they need to, or want to. Let's say they're obviously stealing in this case, and then GTFO. And then Odysseus makes the biggest mistake of his life. Aside from just, well, no, I can't blame him for going to the Trojan War. That was Agamemnon's fault, and Agamemnon's a dick, and I'm glad he dies on the way back to Greece. He deserves it. We slander Agamemnon in this house. Anyway.
Don't!
Hey, Cyclops!
God damn, here it goes. Oh, yep, right here. This is Odysseus making his biggest mistake.
When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus!
That's, I saw it perfectly. That smile that says, boy, you're Odysseus. Odysseus. You gave him your name, your IP address, your home address, and your goddamn social security number with that. What the fuck, bro? You're supposed to be one of the smartest of the Greeks. I just want to throttle you right now. Every time I get to this moment in relation to the Odyssey, it's like, Odysseus, you moron. Athena is about to slap the shit out of you, and I'm not going to tell her she's wrong for it. Odysseus, Odysseus. Oh no. Polyphemus, what do you have to say in relation to that? Oh, okay, right. No, no, no. Okay, I like how that's where the sun ends, but I like, okay, Wolfie. Major props to Wolfie for including that moment of Polyphemus. That smile that says, "Oh boy, you done fucked up," because I'm about to call my dad, and yeah, that's gonna go so badly for him. Oh, oh, Odysseus, this is the biggest mistake you can make. Also, so let's dial it back. Hold on, let's dial it back to his whole declaration, because I do like that. God, that's like the last what? Okay, that's like the last 20 seconds of the song. Okay, we'll dial that back real quick. But I do like this entire moment. This does get called back to.
While you fed your inner beast,
Wait,
but my
a little bit.
comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them.
Okay, hold up. I think I want to kick it forward a little bit right here.
For me, I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical.
Did I get? Hold on. I get the right then.
Remember us.
Right.
Remember me. I'm the
Okay. All right. No. I want to get forward a little bit to like the darkest moment.
I am neither man nor mythical.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
The darkest moment.
Also, again, just want to get just on this whole darkest moment thing. Again, this is good set. This is good groundwork because again, Jorge is laying work to something that'll be brought back up in another song a little bit later, and I do like that. That is really good. Also, again, Wolfie's just expert, freaking good ass expression work here. Oh god, I can't repeat the moment though because it just makes me think again. I want to slap the shit out of Odysseus. Anyway, I don't need to do it though. We can leave that to Athena in the next song. Let's just let the playlist roll over naturally. Okay. So this starts us off next to My Goodbye, which I like this too. Remember them real quick though. I like that. That's it's a nice intense song. It's a nice little like climax here. But we're done with the Cyclops saga here, and Athena is about to have some shit to say. So to get it started though, from this moment, okay, I like how this is the same intro, in the same style as how Warrior of the Mind begins. Because again, this is an Athena and Odysseus centric song, so it makes sense that this would kind of be like a parallel to it. It's not quite a reprise, but it's definitely like meant to be a similar parallel song to it. If Warrior of the Mind was Athena reminiscing and calling back to how she came to be the mentor of Odysseus, this is, well, basically it's a fucking breakup song. Not a romantic breakup song, a mentor to student breakup, but I love this song for the parallels it has. Let's play that intro back. I love it so much. Oh, real quick, I like how Wolfie shows that transition though, how it goes from like Odysseus on the ship, the bloodstains on his face to show that's reality, and then this glitch into whatever space Athena made to talk to him. And again, I like the portrayal here. I like how Athena like just towers over Odysseus even from this profile side. And once we get a better shot of the face, I'll show it.
You were reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. You're dead.
Okay. Oh, I like this. I like how Wolfie portrays Athena as, again, I said it in, a few minutes ago, but kind of inhuman. Like, obviously humanoid, but, like, there's some owl traits to her, which, again, the owls being the visualization, being the patron animal of Athena. I like that. Like, even the way she moves her head, it doesn't really seem like something a human would do. It's almost more like an owl itself. And again, even her features, like, the helmet almost forms a beak-like face. Her mouth doesn't even follow a normal human shape with the way it's perched. It almost, again, her face is clearly designed to resemble that of an owl, and I think that's a really nice touch from Wolfie, adding a bit of an inhuman touch to the gods, which I do think fits to the way Jorge chooses to portray them in the musical, where they're more like embodiments of their domains rather than the normal like entities that are almost like just powerful but still flawed humans, as the original legends often portray them. Let's dial it back a little bit.
That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can attest.
Hey,
Oh, see, that's such a dirty shot. That's such a low blow. Oh, and again, again, props to Wolfie. The expression that is an expression of serious offense. There, like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Like, yeah, no, I'd be offended too. Like, wait, are you kidding me? You're gonna pin that? I mean, okay, technically it's his fault, but like, you know, now is not the time to be pinning the blame on him. Or saying like, hey, your dead friends would agree with me. It's like, are you fucking kidding? One of them is the reason why I chose to spare him to begin with. What the fuck?
Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned you, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't cross the line. This way, when all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. This way, you won't disappoint me. This way, you won't waste my time. This way, I'll close the door. Consider this as my goodbye.
that's just like
Oh, of course, can't just let her exit on that. Can't just let her exit on that.
you. Why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful and vain, unlike you. Every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a title that he got his command? If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you I saw you as a friend. But now we're done this way.
Oh, the switch again. The guitar switch hit us though. Jorge hitting us with the guitar switch. Hold on. Hold up. Let me dial back though. I want to talk about expressions again. Oh, I love. Okay, that's real good too from Wolfie. Just again, like, keep in mind again. Remember from War of the Mind where you had that thing where Odysseus says, "Goddess and man, the bestest of friends," and Athena's line is, "We'll see where it ends," because before that she says, "If you're looking for a mentor," so. Again, it's that dichotomy of how they view it. Odysseus wants to view Athena as a friend, not just as a mentor, whereas Athena, as a goddess who probably doesn't have the best understanding of mortals and the way they view things, saw it more as just a mentor and students. And I like this moment as, like, it seems to set in a little bit that Odysseus did actually value her companionship, or at least her patronage, as more than just, you're the patron god of my family in Ithaca, and more than my mentor. And it's like, damn, of course, obviously, they're both kind of... that neither of them are being smart in this song. They're both kind of being dumbasses, which is funny, coming from the goddess of wisdom and one of the wisest of the Greek heroes. God fucking damn it. I don't want to have to play counselor to this. God, cloud dragon issues. God damn it.
But now we're done this way. You're out of my head now. This way, you won't plague my life. This way, when all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind. This way, you get what you wanted. This way, you can save your time. This way, you close the door and have your damn goodbye.
You're not looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for a friend.
What did I say? What did I say? The way they view it. Odysseus. Again, it's the callback to War of the Mind and that same response. And again, I just love the way these are going. Oh my god. Also, Jesus Christ, you two, this is not the time to be arguing.
I mistook you for a general. What a waste of effort spent.
You know, I think I know why Wolfie said this as a thumbnail. But god, I love that image though of just Athena looming over him like that. And just as he, like, god, oh, that's such a good imagery to the whole song and how it's flowing.
At least I know what I'm fighting for while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life
I keep forgetting to turn on subtitles. God damn it. Well, I mean, I don't really need them, but still.
spent all alone? You're alone!
Oh, making her expression fall to match the piano going down too as the flow of the song changes. Now, fair to Athena, she is one of the virgin goddesses who basically swore not to take partners. Unless you're like Rick Riordan, where for some reason she has kids with people, but it's like mental babies. It's weird. It's weird how that works in the Percy Jackson books. However, this is not the Percy Jackson books. But, oh man, this is... Oh, the way this is. Oh, but we're about to hit another callback, and I hate to interrupt it.
One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you might understand. One day, but not today. For after all, you're just this day.
Oh, okay. Wolfie represented it like this with with Athena like summoning the chorus and then portraying it as like the dead crew members. Is Polites? Oh no, is Polites holding the baby that he dropped from the wall? Oh, Wolfie, when I get you. Oh god, it would not be one of these videos if it did not threaten the animator or Jorge himself with a "I will get you." Affectionately. I mean it affectionately. But, what'd I get you?
You sever your own head this day. You cut the line this day. You lost it all. Consider this as my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye.
And again on the head tilt, almost making it inhuman. Like even when like Athena was shown with the mouth open, it almost looked more like a bird's beak. Again, I love that portrayal of Athena as like that inhuman aspect to how she looks. But this as she finally goes with the chorus, like as if it's so good. The song is so good. I don't have anything in detail to say. This is just awesome.
This is my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye.
Oh, that transition back is so good. Oh, that transition back was also so good. Oh, okay. This is obviously one of those things I don't have too much to yap about, but like mythologically speaking, this is purely like one of those epic the musical particular things. But I do like the show of it. And now from what I remember from the snippets though, Athena's actually pretty much out of the narrative from this point on too, actually. Knowing from the WIP songs and the snippets we've gotten, I don't know. Athena doesn't show up for the rest of Act 1. Like the entire all of the rest of these songs, Athena is like just gone, absolutely completely. Like other gods obviously show up. She does get referenced a couple of times. You'll note it every time you get like that piano trill. But for now, she's just totally out of the story after this point. So she's not kidding when she says this is my goodbye. She's gonzo, out. Zip zilch nada, not talking to you again. And I don't think she's gonna get featured fully in another song until like some part of the second half. Probably after the Thunder Saga. It's gonna get to wherever I think when we start to focus on Telemachus a little bit. Which, God, I'm ready for some of the full versions of those songs. Like, some of those seem like they're gonna be so good once Jorge finally figures them out and gets them all done. But I do like how this is a fun way to kind of finish it. Like, obviously you have Remember Them as a sort of like kind of somewhat more hype themed. Like, obviously it ends with Odysseus making the biggest single mistake of his life, and I still want to throttle the fuck out of him for it. But and then here, oh man, I expect comments in this video too from My Goodbye, because let's just say another content creator who was reacting to the musical, Mortius, who also does good stuff, check him out. He had a very funny line when he was at My Goodbye, just a moment here that Murchie actually did an animated for. It was really funny. Oh god, that was such a funny one. But just Jesus. Oh, this entire moment is so good. It's just like, hey, Athena, Odysseus, like, Athena, I get where you're coming from this, but Odysseus was trying to do better. Granted, from a certain perspective, he probably really should have just killed Polyphemus and been done with it. But, you know, he was trying to be merciful. Like, oh, actually, from this, where was it? Let me see here. I think it was here, too. Mercy is a skill. Okay, so, like, it was after Athena's opening. So, okay. Let's play it back here. I actually want to talk about this, because this will come back.
Why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful. I'm left to deal with the strain. Once a tide, I'll remind this way. You're out of my head now.
Wait, no. I think it was like earlier.
Combine your promotion. Don't know on this way. I'll keep away. You
Every time so find you, I saw you as a friend. say you can save your time this way. Why's your life spent?
Okay, wait, wasn't it here? Oh, wait, no. It was back in, okay, we're gonna dial back to, not to my goodbye, we're gonna dial back to remember them real quick, because I didn't want to talk, I should have talked about it here, but I forgot, because it feels like it would come up better here. But for this brief moment, I want to come back to this real quick, actually.
No. No? What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use.
Okay, that, I should have talked about it there in Remember Them itself, but it kind of slipped the mind because I was just in the mood for following the music. But that line, mercy is a skill that more of the world could use. Not according to the gods, and we will get there, because Ocean Saga is right after this, and that is going to be, oh, so fun. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. Especially because it has two of my favorite songs. It has Keep Your Friends Close and Ruthlessness, and those will be so much fun to talk about. And let's just say, the gods, Odysseus, have a different view on mercy than you do. Unfortunately, in a certain point of view. Oh boy. Until the next. I'm gonna try not to throttle the fuck out of Odysseus.